Hi Fume Tubers, I have two fragrances that I'm really excited to recommend to you for this fall. And the thing that's great about both of them is that they're pretty versatile. So I think that you could wear either of them for daytime or nighttime, depending on how you apply, where you apply, how crazy you go with the trigger finger. So for my daytime pick, it is Bel Antonio by Hilde Soliani. Hilde Soliani is an Italian perfumer with a niche line, and I think that Bel Antonio is probably the best one out of the line just in terms of sophistication and being ahead of the pack on top of its genre. Now the genre is the very popular masculine combination of a bittersweet coffee and a very dry, unlit tobacco. This is not one of those big, gushy, sweaty, sweet, creamy coffee, tobacco frappuccinos along the lines of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. This is much drier, it's worldlier, it's leaner, I think it's more confident, more contemporary, and when you wear it, you don't smell like a person who's trying too hard to impress people. It's not one of those announcing yourselves 20 feet before you enter the room kind of fragrances. And for that reason, I think it's great for work, great for the office, great for days out. It's also very yummy, but in an adult sort of way. So I think that this is one of these things that is off the beaten track. You're not going to smell like a lot of other people, and you're going to smell good. So that's always important. So for my nighttime pick, I selected one by Frédéric Malle. It's called Géranium pour Homme. And as you can tell by the name, it involves geranium, which is surprisingly minty. And indeed, when you first smell it, you get this big blast of mint and musk. And mint is a great way to convey freshness and to have this sort of very clean briskness about you that isn't that typical sweet melon fragrance or that sneezy peppery smell or that kind of typical masculine lemony bergamot. It's something just a little less common and so pleasing. And quickly you get into the musk and then this great sandalwood, and that musk sandalwood dry down goes on forever. I mean, that just stands the test of time. And the geranium itself has elements of lemon, and it has elements of rose in it, so it almost gets into a little bit of an oriental aspect along with this freshness. And it's a very wet, big fragrance, has a lot of throw, so definitely works for when you want more of a manifesto fragrance, but equally because of that sandalwood and the sensuality in the fragrance, if you apply a little bit less, it does translate into a glorified skin scent. So I think that Géranium pour Homme is a fragrance that is really out of the ordinary. I can't really think of anything out there that smells like it, that is reminiscent of it, and it's gorgeous. It just really reads as something that's sophisticated and at the same time, and you can't beat that. I'm Katie Puckrik, and I smell.